it's Liz Yuille from Old Staples Crafts. Thank you very much for joining me again today. And with a certain amount of inevitability, it's just started raining quite hard. So if you hear what sounds like stones being thrown against windows, that's the rain. We've had one storm and we're due to have another. So, hey, it's fine. I'm indoors, I'm crafting, I'm happy. So, I was mentioning that I have done quite a few samples of Birthday Bonanza sweet cards and things, and that I was going to share some of them with you. This is the next one I'm sharing. It's completely not cutesy. It uses one stamp for the main feature and then just some sentiments, well, just one in this case. I'm going to change it up a wee bit because this was using, what was it using? Terracotta Tile, Grapefruit Grove, Mango Melody, and possibly Daffodil Delight in there, which are four of the colours in the Birthday Bonanza Suite. I used champagne rhinestones to go with those. I'm going to change it up and use Bermuda Bay and Coastal Cabana, which are the other two colours in the suite. And I'm going to drop in Pool Party, just so that we've got more than two colours. I prefer not to limit to two colours, so hence I've put in a third. I'm going to start in reverse order. I'm going to do the inside of my card first. And I've got a plain piece of Whisper White for that, because I'm going to be using Coastal Cabana as my card. I'm inking up. I didn't use this on the original because it was for display purposes, so I didn't think I really needed to put anything on the inside because there was no need. Oh yes, and now it's definitely raining. It's somewhere there's a rainbow because there's sunshine as well. Anyway, I'm glad it's your birthday so I can tell you how wonderful you are. And I'm glad I'm with you today so I can tell you how wonderful you are, because I do like people who watch my videos. It makes a real difference to me to know that people are enjoying what they're seeing. So this will be the inside of the card, so I'm going to pop that to one side. I may share with you why I wanted to do that first in a moment. Then again, I may not. So, smaller piece of Whisper White, don't worry about dimensions. They are always on my website, and they are in the link to that is in the description bar below. If you follow the link that says associated blog post, you will find dimensions for A4, both imperial and metric, and for North American letter size card in inches. Okay, so I'm just going to pick one of these colours to start with, and I think I'll go for Bermuda Bay. And I've got this little, it's supposed to be the top of the hat, I think. I don't know. I think that's what it's meant to be. And I'm just going to pop that kind of fairly randomly. There is a bit of a purpose in what I'm doing, but not much. I mean, basically, I'm trying to make sure that I leave enough space for at least one other blob, for want of a better word, around, and I may come back in and add some more. Of course, if I had started with Pool Party and worked up, I wouldn't have to clean my stamp in between. So maybe I'll do Pool Party next, simply to lessen the number of times I have to clean my stamp. So just pop a few of these in, and again I'm being relatively random about where I'm putting them. I think this ink pad may need to be re-inked. It's a little paler than I really want it. I have been using it rather a lot, if for nothing else, for the samples for the Birthday Bonanza display that I did at the weekend. And by weekend I mean last weekend. I'm probably doing more than I really need to do. So let's stop there, because this looks a lot bigger than my original. So I'm not going to bother cleaning because I'm going Pool Party into Coastal Cabana, and for me that is fine. See, if I put that there, you can see what I'm doing. That'd be a plan, really, wouldn't it? Can you hear that? I don't know whether you can, but it sounds... That's better. It sounds quite loud to me. I'm hoping it's not too distracting for you. But if it is, I'm sorry, there's not much I can do about it. I think I've just heard that the next storm to come through has been upgraded from yellow to amber. In the UK, if you're not watching in the UK, we go yellow, which is just be aware there's something that's going to happen, and frankly it's not terribly exciting, but it's not normal. Right through to scary, which is what red would be. And amber is, we don't know whether it's going to be scary or, you know, just a little bit more so than normal. So, whoops, happy birthday in black. Now, I wouldn't use StazOn on photopolymer. It's not a great plan because StazOn is quite, well, it's oil-based or alcohol-based, and it doesn't get on terribly well with photopolymer. So I would personally not use StazOn on photopolymer. I know people who do. Right, now this is where I'm going to probably make you give up the will to live and make you wonder why I don't speed up my videos, because now I'm going to put a clear rhinestone onto each of these. I will do it as quickly as I can, but these do take a while to put on. I know this because I put them on the original. So, sorry. But when I did the original, I started with just a few in the middle, and I just had to keep going. So I am. So there you go. It's just one of those things. So tomorrow is Saturday, and as at the moment when I'm recording this, which in all honesty is far too close for comfort, I have no idea what I have planned for my Simple Stamping Saturday Celebration edition. Last week I did the Golden Honey paper, which I believe in the States is not available because it's been so popular. So sorry if I was the cause of any of that. My little channel probably wasn't, but you know, I'll take one for the team if that's what needs to happen. Now, I would say, you're not going to send this card to somebody you don't particularly like, because not only is this taking time, it is also taking quite a lot of rhinestones. Now, they're not that expensive, and as a demonstrator, I get a discount on them. But, yeah. Oh, which reminds me, of course, when you see this, we'll be on Valentine's Day. I haven't made my husband his Valentine's card yet. I'm recording this on Thursday. Just saying, not only Thursday afternoon. It's just gone 4 o'clock on Thursday afternoon. So I'm just a wee bit concerned by all this. I was packing up customer thank you gifts today. So that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. So this is a mat of Bermuda Bay. So I've just added some multi-purpose liquid adhesive. Oh, it stopped raining. And just add that for the smallest little border. I do like a little pop of colour for these sorts of things. Now, I generally smooth things from the back, because then if you smudge anything, it really won't. Coastal Cabana, card blank, scored down the middle, and then just, well, it's half a sheet, and it's, you understand. My brain has gone. So, oh, I was going to tell you about this, wasn't I? So I'm just going to add that with more liquid adhesive. So, bearing in mind it is just gone 4 o'clock, and I've just been to the post office to drop off the customer prezzies and new team member prezzies, and I hadn't had lunch. So I had in our store cupboard there were some toffee hot cross buns. Now I don't know whether you have hot cross buns anywhere other than in the UK. They're a sweet yeast bread with spices and a little dried fruit, and these ones had toffee in them as well, and they're delicious, but they were sticky, so I got a bit of a smudge of toffee on the back of the liner of my card. So that's why that had to be done first, because if I went wrong I was going to have to pull out a new one. So there we go, there's honesty for you. Right, so that is the card in the cool colours. This is the card in the warmer colours, and yes, I have definitely gone larger. But let me know which one you prefer. Do you prefer the warm colours with the champagne or the cool colours with the clear? I don't know which I prefer, and I wouldn't even go boy girl, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I hope you can see that the Birthday Bonanza Buddies, or the Bonanza Buddies stamp set, which looks really cutesy, doesn't need to be. I have got another card that I want to share with you probably sometime next week that, again, not at all cutesy. So yeah, don't just think kiddies, because it's not. Anyway, I hope I have shown that, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing, which is in the bottom right hand corner. If you need any products and you're in the UK, I would be thrilled to add your pack to my customer packs next month. So there's a link to my online store below and on my website. I'm also going to list all the items that I've used. Well, if I remember all of the items that I've used, they will be listed both below and on my website. You can also subscribe to my newsletter on my website, and of course you can join my team, and that is whether you're in France, Germany, Austria, the Netherlands, or of course the UK. Thank you very much indeed for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye!